Cleveland Metroparks Zoo Ticket Plaza. This is their general admission pricing. They also have a total experience that includes some extras. So they are practicing precautionary measures for COVID-19 protection of guests and employees, as well as the animals. Alright, so Lantern Festival starts July 13th. So the artisans are here still working on these. Artisans are still working in this area. So first things first, I'm going to go into the gift shop and get my hat. Hey everybody, Tom here for Tom's Road Trip, and I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, visiting the Cleveland Metroparks Zoo. You can say I just got my hat. We'll take this off momentarily. So this is a good-sized zoo. There are a few areas that are closed due to COVID-19 and opening requirements. The zoo just opened just about almost 2 weeks ago now. The Lantern Festival, Chinese Lantern Festival, is at the zoo. It starts July 13th. I won't be here for that. They are still working on some of the displays around the zoo, but a lot of them are also finished. So with the addition of the animals, I'll be able to show you those. Unfortunately, they won't be lit, but they're still fantastically beautiful to look at. So I'm excited to be here. Gonna see if I can find a map, show you around, and we'll get started. You got the Welcome Pavilion. Shows you all the conservation
project that you would like to
work that the zoo does.
6 donation boxes are mounted along the back wall of the
It's just a map.
Bear Conservation Alliance.
There are certain parts, indoor buildings that are inaccessible
and developing and establishing
currently,
plans and monitoring programs.
but I should be able to see almost everything. Alright, got some flamingo. These are Chilean flamingo. These guys got lots of water. And there's a duck who thinks he's a flamingo. Look at that. Got nice light pink plumage. They got scratching. Alright, next we got spur-winged goose. Oh, I do not believe I've ever seen this particular species of goose before. So this is nice. Some cool looking birds. A better view of our geese. So in addition to the map that I showed you, there are signs that point you in the correct direction for the area you want to go to. And just to the right of the main entrance, they have the food court. And you got leopard tortoise in here also, right next to the geese here. Alright, so from the main entrance, I'm going to take the right path, right past the food court. Oh, the butterflies. Alright, gonna go check out African Overlook. Alright, so I don't see any animals yet, but perhaps they're a little bit further up the path. Alright, so I'm gonna go up on the platform, see if we can see some animals. Alright, still have some buntabok, some marabou stork, African white-backed vulture. So far, all I see are birds. But it's still early. So other animals don't appear to be out yet. So I will check back a little bit later. As it's right up close to the beginning of the zoo, it should be easier to come back to. Got this big temple. Now keep in mind, some of these are not completed yet. We've got a dragon. Now we got the Daniel Maltz Rhino Reserve. Alright, Eastern Black Rhinoceros. Now this is a newer area of the zoo. Fantastic animal. This is one of an endangered species. Illegal rhino horn trade, big time crime. I can see some Columbus monkey. And these guys have an indoor portion plus this. You see one of them right here. Like the big bushy tails that they've got. So the rhino has a very nice habitat. So I'm walking around now.
I find this fascinating. This is such a nice
Magnificent animals.
fascinating.
Alright, the United States helps rhinos. This is the other portion of the rhino habitat. We got the mom and the kid. Just keeping rhino busy and healthy. So to do stuff to keep them occupied throughout the day. This is the new rhino area. On the left is where the mom and child are. This is their nighttime habitat. Because we care about endangered rhinos, and so do I. You got restroom locations. Got the Center for Zoological Medicine. Alright, so this is the Center for Zoological Medicine. Inside is currently off limits. During COVID-19 ruins everything. Alright, so I've come to a crossroads. And RainForest goes back towards the front. Wilderness Trek goes straight along the path I'm on already. Or I can go this way into the Nature Discovery Ridge, which is up there. But since this track, you got to backtrack anyway, I'll do this when I come back. So I'm going to continue going this way. So showing you the map. So I'm like right over here. So I'm going to go over to the Wilderness Trek first. See more of the Lantern Festival these gentlemen are working on. See all in the back. So the stuff they're building. All the blossoms. So if you're in this area, I highly recommend coming and seeing this when it is completed and all lit up. This past year, I was at one of the zoos that had their Lantern Festival going on, and it was beautiful. Now, under normal operating conditions, you do have a tram service, but again, because of COVID-19 and situation with that, there's no tram service. So we're going to be heading to the right. This whole area we'll be seeing is their newest expansion. As you can see, we are underneath the highway. All right, Tiger Passage. Just a map of this area. A whole bunch of stuff to see. All right, our journey begins. As the forest is disappearing. So we're going to see a mer tiger. Let's see one of them right up here on the overhead bridge. Up there sleeping. See him on the overhead bridge for the tigers. It's going to be nice and cool for them. This guy has all sorts of place to be in. Tigers need the forest. That's why they are critically threatened. And the predator has become the prey. Help the zoo save tigers. An additional portion of the emerald tiger habitat. So these guys have two bridges that can go over the walking trail for the humans. Studying tigers in a vast wilderness. And our journey to help save the rare emerald tiger starts here. Fewer than 500 survived today. That is so sad. And that's fantastic too. Alright, North American black bear. Bear's got all sorts of places to be and in the water. And speaking of the water, got one of the bears up out here, out of the water. And the other bear in the water. Enjoying the cool water, I'm sure. The other one having a nice nap. Love these bears. And we got California sea lion and harbor seals. So I do apologize for the reflection. Can't do much about that. Yeah, they're over on this side. See them swimming. Alright, next up we got grizzly bear. Alright, see if I can find them. See, grizzly bear's got water to play in. Alright, well the sign says grizzly bear, but this is a black bear. So evidently the grizzly bear is not out right now, because I'm pretty sure these two bears would not get along together. Grizzly bears can be 3 times the size of black bears, especially Florida black bear. So evidently the bears share the habitat, although most likely not at the same time, so I'll check a little bit later and see if the grizzly bear is out. Alright, next up is the Persian onager. And we have a huge habitat, all sorts of space. So all I see at the moment is a squirrel and a couple ducks. So again, I'll check back later. Alright, so this is another entrance to the zoo, alternate entrance. However, it is not being used right now. Alright, Asian Highlands. Highlands Cafe, which is not open today. Alright, this is awesome looking. It's like red pandas. Alright, snow leopard. It's right here in this cave. Having a cat nap. The other side there's another snow leopard. These are beautiful animals. All sorts of information on the walls here.
We were watching snow leopards.
Screen here.
You can just spend the time.
So we've got a mer leopard. The mer leopard is not out right now. Does have access to come out here when it wants to, but is in the back right now. Because it's much cooler back there, I'm sure. You know you have some misting jets. So I will stop by a little bit later and hopefully it will be out. It's more of the snow leopard's habitat. Yeah. This is the other side of the Amur leopard habitat. Again, I'll come back a little bit later. Well, where we got red panda. There's the red panda's habitat. He's right here on the ground, walking around. There we go. And he's gone again. There we go. Walking around. So cute and fuzzy. This guy's got a nice habitat. He does have access to his inside. Alright, takin. Habitat for the takin, if I'm saying it hopefully properly, is over here laying down. Sleeping right now. Who are you calling shrimp? Not this guy. We got some ducks. You see a common shell duck, a redhead, a shmew, a red-crowned crane, and bar-headed goose. Right. I think I've ever seen shmew before. The crane is in the back somewhere. Lots of common shell ducks. An additional pond over here. We got wood duck and mandarin duck. You like the duckies. It's like a mallard in there too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just heard ding. It's Phyllis.
Alright, so we saw black bear. Now we're going to see sloth bear. Sloth bears. They're super fuzzy. Super fuzzy. But they're the size of a black bear. And fuzzy wuzzy. These guys got all sorts of space to play in and climb. The side view.
Look at the other one. He's trying to get
Climbing up on the stump.
Alright, let's go see the...
Alright, then we got Andean bear. And I see him in the back. He's small like the sloth bear, just not quite as fuzzy. A little bit different angle of him. He's over there in the shade. Smart bear. Oh, there we go. Another view of the takin. Other side here, there's even more habitat for the Andean bear. See how cute he is, or she. And as a cute little bear. Still won't want to mess with one of these in the wild. Fantastic. All right, reindeer. Got some good space.
Reindeer right here.
Yeah, and I see him right over in the water cooling off. What a smart reindeer. There's two of them. Okay, I can see the antlers for the second one.
Come here, I'll pick you up. You can see.
Right, that is awesome. Good place to be. Right. There's a little bit I could see of the other one. You guys cooling off, huh? Bald eagles. All right, Wolf Wilderness. I'm gonna go inside Wolf Lodge to see the wolfies. Ooh, this is awesome in here. I love log cabins. It's nice and cool in here too. Temperature-wise. It's cool in different ways also. Indian nations before European settlement. Got some Indian artifacts up on the wall. Got this really nice habitat right here. There's some of the animals we'll see here. Got beaver and Mexican wolf. So the beaver is more likely going to be over here in the water somewhere. So the wolf can be up here anywhere. So if I don't see them now, I'll come back a little bit later. Okay, so the wolf is over here, right near these trees. This nice tank here with brook trout. This little tank, we got spotted turtle. That very aptly named. Got lots of spots. The brook trout. Nice fishies.
Uh-oh, look who found us.
Yeah, we got a canoe. Just showing you a little bit more of this cabin. Got bald eagle. Oh yes. Just magnificent bird. Now, bald eagles in zoos are typically injured and unable to care for themselves out in the wild. So being they are a protected species and the national symbol of the USA, they are protectedly housed in zoos. We've got Blading's turtle. Got different types of turtles in here. Got map turtle. Got one right here in the water. There's a duck. Some other fish in here. The other turtles must be up above because you can't see them. Alright, beaver night shift. So it's hard to see with the reflection. This is the beaver's den. The beaver are right here in the lodge. Alright, here we go, our beavers. Water view. Another big turtle. Fish. Alright, so I'll come back a little bit later, see if I can get a better view of our wolfie. This old rustic looking cabin here. Man, so cool. So I like Disney Wilderness Lodge so much. Alright, so I got a better view of the Wolfie Wolf. That's the Wolfie Wolf. Sorry. That is the wolf. I'm zoomed all the way out, so any little bit movement, it makes it look like it's moving a whole lot. But again, I'll still come back a little bit later, see if he's out walking around. The Wolfie Wolves!
Oh yeah.
Alright, so the reindeer is out walking around now. Got out of the water. Gonna do some foraging. Another wolf.
It's another one.
Just trying to keep cool.
There's another one that's right below him, laying down.
Oh, there's two of them.
Got a family of Canadian geese. Like the young one is getting a little older now. Obviously, that's a stupid thing to say, but you know. And right underneath the highway, you got Wilderness Grill. The menu board. And we got Free Flight Falls. Wildlife is the habitat. Wow, that is awesome. This is not in an enclosure, so possibility of seeing birds or not. That's a white-headed buffalo weaver. Cute little birdies. So this zoo has a lot going on. Dinosaurs around the world. The Great Outdoors opens July 1st. Alright, so I just came from Asian Highlands and Wilderness Trek and we saw the wolves. So we are going to continue this path. You see some giraffe over here. See the giraffe. And we got giraffe encounter. Alright, so there's a line for giraffe encounter. So giraffe encounter, so you can feed the giraffe. You can see him from here also. Get the little one over here in the back. There you go, now he's coming over. Also have a 4D theater. So a ticket center. That's right past giraffe encounter. You got a restroom location. That's the eventual path for dinosaurs. Sadly, I will not be here for this. Can you see some trumpeter swan? But this one's diving. Trying to catch something to eat. Hopefully you got it. There's the other one. Got an ice cream shop here. And the other buildings which is temporarily closed. Alright, Circle of Wildlife. Alright, Zoo Carousel. Alright, so the carousel is open with modifications. The carousel tickets. You can see they've made alterations. So every other animal is available just to help keep everybody separated. That way they can clean everything in between riders. Nature Discovery Ridge. This area is also not open at the moment. We got Carousel Cafe, what we have available. There's also a restroom location. Alright, so Stillwater Place is an event building. Alright, so following the path. Gonna do the primates, the Australian Adventure. Alright, Australian Adventure. It's a gumleaf hideout, koala habitat. So the indoor portion is temporarily closed, but you can see the koala bear right outside. Now we got koala bear. Right there with the eucalyptus. I believe it is napping right now. Alright, gonna ride the boomer. Alright, just I'm on the train. You can see some kangaroo. A couple more. Here we go. So my train ticket was $2.50, which is not bad at all.
As we start our journey through the Australian Adventure, on your left side you will see an old underground mine car. This is a relic of the Ballarat gold rush that petered out in the late 1800s, but not before a lot of fortunes were won and lost. Look for signs left by the miners during your walkabout. On your right, you'll see Aboriginal paintings. Found throughout Australia, these paintings show scenes of Aboriginal life and use coloured pigments found in nature. Like Native Americans, the Australian Aborigines live in close harmony with the environment. But they are nomadic hunters wandering the bush in search of food.
Little baby.
On the left-hand side, we're passing old Platypus Pete's ute. Looks like his transport's broke. Pete's an old junk dealer making a living scrounging old stuff he sells to the tourists. Stop by and you may see all sorts of interesting items. Maybe even a roo or sheepskin rug. Just up ahead is the Pitcher Farm. Our old friend Caroline lived there, but the roos and dingoes have taken over the now deserted property. The downpipe and tank on the corner collect precious rainwater to see us through the long, dry season.
The wallabies.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't know that. Wallaby.
Oh, they are so cute.
Pretty. And the break.
Hey, baby. Going off all by itself.
The impressive building on your left is the Borough Station, the biggest sheep farm in the state. Built by the Armstead family 150 years ago, it's now home to the Rheinbergers, who would like to welcome
Got
you
the
to
baby in
their
its
home.
pouch.
See the Bonza cubby house Billy and his dad built.
The baby in its pouch.
Great Tucker, visit the Barbie at Matilda's Grill,
That is
or help him with the jumbucks in the pen.
Oh, that was cool. You can see a little bit of behind the scenes as well.
Nick mates, this here wool shed goes bonkers during the spring shearing season. The top shearer, known as the ringer, can shear as many as 300 sheep a day. It's back-breaking work, but the pay is good. The wool is diverted and packed in 400-pound layouts and shipped to Sydney or Melbourne for auction. And you'll see the drovers' campsites. Drovers round up the sheep for shearing. Today they train their horses for helicopters and motorcycles. The fences were built to protect the new lambs from the foxes and dingoes. Watch out there, the wombats have been constructing a new home. Hope the drovers don't stay in the burrow.
Australian dog fence.
been fun touring the Outback with you. Koala Junction is up ahead, and we'll be saying goodbye. Please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Be careful and help your children off the train.
Alright, and we are back.
Have a great time.
So right outside the train station is Lorikeet Landing, which is currently off limits. But I can zoom in and see some lorikeets. Very colorful, pretty birds. We got the train station and Wallaby Walkabout. Alright, we just got off the train, gotta go inside Wallaby Walkabout. We get to cross the railroad tracks for the train we were just on. We're gonna see western gray kangaroo. So we see inside here, got a better view of them from the actual train. We also got Bennett's Wallaby. We also got some red kangaroo. Here's one of the red kangaroo. Again, we got a good view of them from the train. This abandoned homestead they were talking about on the train. Oh, the red kangaroo. It gets you a good view of the train as it goes by. Short trip, but it was fun. Australia's native marsupials. Got this nice pond here. Now the green muck is naturally occurring. That doesn't mean the water is polluted. Right here talks about it. Healthy ponds have some algae. Nice better view of the wallaby. You saw the one baby in the pouch. The ones we saw up along the fence line. Somebody tree was just hopping around, couldn't get the camera up quick enough, so I missed it. Got my tree house. So the playground area is temporarily closed. Hopefully as things progress, they get better, not worse, and this type of stuff can reopen. We got some key. Alright, so this is the bird's habitat. I see him up in his box. You can see just a little bit of his beak. You see where the box the bird is in. There's an AC unit, so that's the reason why the bird is inside of its box right there. So that's the location of the Ballarat Theater. The seating shows are temporarily suspended. We got Matilda's Grill, which is not currently open. There is restroom location right next to it. Now this is the area for their petting zoo. However, the petting zoo portion is not open. You'll still be able to see some of the animals. So I 100% understand why this stuff is closed. The safety of the animals is of the utmost importance, and of course the safety of the guests as well. And camels in Australia. So we're going to see a domestic donkey. A donkey? What's up, buddy? Hi. Bet you want to be petted, don't you? Miss all the contact from the people? we got a European rabbit. He's looking for the bunny rabbit, and he's right here. Here's the bunny rabbit. Cute floppy ears. Of course, it's not floppy, but you know. Alright, dingo. I was looking for our dingo, and it's right here in the shade. Relaxing. Got a D-I-N-G-O, and dingo was his name-o. I know that's not the way the song goes, but you know. I bet his name is Bingo. Miniature horse. And we got miniature horse. Hey, horsies. Just not gonna worry about cutting the grass here. These things take care of it themselves.